Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Count Christo. This is MEIOU and Taxes 3.0, the Path to Modernity, our glorious French campaign, and we are crushing ourselves some coalition members and having a great time doing it. Hey, Dip Martian, get converted, son, and get out of my war. I should separate piece anyone I can, just maxing out the length of those truces. And at the end of this yearly tick, I believe we'll be able to piece out the northern part of the coalition that we've been fighting, which should by that point have allowed the Denmarkian aggressive expansion to have ticked down to a sufficient extent that we can piece them out without anything going wrong, or without, you know, Denmark actually being capable of joining. I should change the shortcuts for these and then just learn the new ones that I set. Like having to hit the comma for religion is very silly, because the religion one is the one I open most, I think. Well, no, probably still has states, but religion is up there because you have to open it every time you want to do a new conversion. I know you can automate your missionaries, by the way. I just don't, because it doesn't give you prestige when you convert provinces and people influence when you do it that way. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't, which means it's kind of a strictly inferior way of doing it, to my mind. Can I have another guy, by the way? How many slots have I got? 8. Bloody hell. I think once Wien falls, we should probably be able to piece these guys out. And here comes the yearly tick. Right. Yeah, military spending still all looking pretty similar. But now taxes have started, we're spending a whole 1 diplo point on timber and alcohol exercise. Nice. Let me consider some commoner interactions. Grain, I think, is still worth doing. Keep our stability high. I don't think there are any reforms I want to do. Still tempted to do this, although the fact that our admin efficiency, you know, we gained 10%. My wage spending hasn't gone down at all. But could expand the bureaucracy again. Probably will. Yeah, let's do that. Would love to round out the campaign with 100. But, yeah. Alright. Don't really need any usury. Probably just save up and put it into trying to stay the papal controller, to be honest. Mostly so I don't get excommunicated. That's the main reason I want to be the papal controller, is just so I don't get excommunicated. Right, we've got some more things to core, of course. Let's get those ones up in the north going. Cool. More cores coming in. The fact that we have allowed overextension to get up this high is hurting us a little bit, obviously, on corruption and all that stuff. But corruption in general coming down pretty fast. Treasure has died. Let's get ourselves a new one then. Missionary strength, sure. He is a religious faction, though. Let's go with autonomy instead. Wait, what the hell was that pop-up? What did that read? If I swap out another one, I was going to say it. When an advisor is retired, either manually or through natural, will follow the power vacuum this will leave behind. Good to know. Well, we weren't firing someone, so that's not a problem. Here's some more Austrians. Keep going to Mexico. Could blow through the walls here. We don't have too much spare mill points, though, and I would like to get late Turkios. Not sure how you say that. Serfdom, no, disowned a relative. You know what time it is, then. Time to overlook tenant abuse. Time to disown an unpopular relative. And time to yield concessions for ancient levities. Good. And once again, the nobles love us, which will increase their levy investment, which will be grand. And yeah, manpower, really not an issue. 153,000 cap right now. Remember, that includes raised and unraised men. So, feeling pretty good about that, to be honest. If we can get to the capital. How do you tell This might be a stupid question. How do you tell what the capital is when it's like this, when they're all close together? Is there an icon on the province screen? What is this little typing thing? Obviously theirs is here, but is there actually a way to tell? Oh yeah, of course, there's this thing here, isn't there? Yeah. You guys, go to the capital. I can't. Okay, bust through this fort thing, because it's the lower fort level. Hey, no sieging down my lands. That's unacceptable behavior. We should be able to finish this siege and go and stop them. Ah, darn. Come on. Finish that before we have to go and do that. Next time, I am going to pick the low info level about religious events, for sure, by the way. It hasn't been as bad as some people warned me it could be. Those people did say it was unlikely to be, because obviously we kept kind of handle on it, but the Lutheran Invest pop-ups are a little annoying. I think you can change it post-facto, but I'm not totally convinced. Oh yes, we've had a yearly tick, so let's see if we can piece this out in a advantageous way. We can indeed, and Denmark's still potentially in the coalition. But hang on, I have a truce with Denmark. Yeah, we've got a truce with Denmark for ages. No problem then. Give me it all. Now let's make sure this is what we want. That's the border we're after. That's looking pretty sweet. All right. That's what I want. Give me money. Give me nothing, because you're getting full annexed. Cancel a core for nothing. Sure. Just extend the truce if you can. Give a random bit of land back. I'm just trying to extend the truce, but I don't want to spend Diplo points on it. Boom. Done and done. Nice. We're going to give this land to Luxembourg, probably. So I don't have to core it myself. Although we're going to annex Luxembourg pretty soon, so maybe I will just buy the bullet and core it myself. Ah, which gives us Conquer Flanders. Stupid sexy Flanders. Give me those 20 army tradition, which we don't need, right? Because we're full. We're actually not even close to full on army tradition. Wow. How are we doing on army tradition these days? Only going down by 1.8, which is not bad, to be honest. Army professionalism should be going up a bit, I think. I think it's trending towards 25 now, given our new reforms, but we will see. What else did I just see? Yeah, so new missions. Around the natural border. I think that's what we're targeting anyway. Is control all those provinces? Yeah, so we're basically, the border we're going with is the same one that the missions push you to, which is conquer Alsace and Rhine natural border. Cool. So those will be nice indicators of when we've reached our intended borders. You guys, if you could just stop that siege, actually, let's just go and make sure they don't actually get this siege off against us. And we can now start integrating Savoy, because they're at peace. And I'm pretty sure their integration should have finished by now. I don't mind if I have to call one province here myself, that's okay. Should cost 500 dip is quite a lot, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's going to take how long? More coalition members, not too surprising. Probably want to declare yet another war. Who just joined it? Who's in it that's not at war with me? You. Is there a way to see? Is there a way to see who's in a coalition and not at war with you easily? I'm just trying to find... Okay, Switzerland is an example. No CB on Switzerland. I guess I'll just... Every time someone joins, I'll just check if I have a CB on them. Nope. Ravensburg. Nope. Ravensburg. Shouldn't I have a CB on you? Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else. Special commissions expired. Grand celebrations expired. Special commissions. Oh, that's why we were hurting on stuff. I'm going to do it again, but we could do with the noble loyalty. Colonialism against Portuguese Colombia. Cool. Messen. No CB on you, probably. Bremen. No CB on you. Problem is, the people that were in the coalition earlier are the ones that are more likely to be near me, and therefore, you know, me have a CB on. Salzburg. Nope. Paderborn. Nope. Hoya. Nope. Just desperately trying to find someone I can get to war with in this coalition so I can crush it before it gets too big. Having the coalition in lots of separate wars. Hey, Baden. Oh, I don't have a CB on Baden. How about someone they're allied to, like you? No, I'll war with them anyway. Honestly, though, once we finish this coalition war, I think the rest is going to be pretty small. So I don't need to help with that. Looks like the annexation is pretty fast. It's going to take a measly 6 years. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You guys, let them siege down. Oh, don't siege down Berry. Berry's a beautiful internal part of our integral French homeland. We can't let them burn that down. New disease. No worries. We are capped on papal influence, and I physically can't spend it on that, so I guess I'll give myself more Diplo rep for essentially no reason. We'll slightly accelerate the annexation of Savoy, of course, but... Hey, Austria, you want out? They do. Give me some cash. And you can go right now, actually. Because I could do with the men to fight the rest of the coalition war. And in fact, you know what? I mean, do I want any land in this war? I would like to take, you know, all the bits I intended. Which would be here and here. Because then we wouldn't have to fight these guys again. It will cause tons of more aggressive expansion. Look, sometimes even Christo throws caution to the wind and just plays badly because I want to get our land borders established. Alright, you guys, come over here. Smash them up a bit. I'm really just not very concerned about the Central German states. They're so... Waldensian entrenchment. Our Inquisition has been driving them underground. I don't recall launching an Inquisition. That's not to say I didn't. I just don't remember it. Calvinist zealots in Poland. Okay, that is actually a problem. I'm gonna come and help you with that, Poland. Hey, yeah, Bohemia. Time for you to get in here. Let's improve relations with them as well. We can stop improving with our subjects. We don't need to do that. Money is looking a lot more healthy these days. Now that we're actually taxing people. Expedition from Naples. No. You cannot have Martinique, obviously. Of course. How are our spendings going? Yeah, so spending not changed very much. Income, though. Oh my god. Wow. When we actually tax people, we make a crap ton these days. That's what we get for reforming, basically. We're losing half of it to corruption, but still. Look at that. Honestly, a lot of it coming from burghers. So we could do some reforms on burghers. Get some more taxes off them. Or we would have to lower urban production, but what about if we leverage them? Can I lower their power a bit? I don't really want to, though. Yeah, commerce income transferred to local tax. That's how you do it. But I don't really want to. I think I'm happy with them just getting richer and investing in my cities. And as the practitioner, which I know I pronounce wrong and I don't care, in Ankh-Morpork would say, do not take a larger slice of the cake. Instead, simply enlarge the cake. And on that, I'm going to pause for a yelly tick. Right. We could also actually increase our taxes, honestly, if we wanted to really just roll in money, but we don't need to, so I don't think I'm going to. As you might notice, I'm not really paying that much attention to our internal development, but what happened there? I mean, our trade is still doing gangbusters. We're doing 100,000 ducats of international trade yearly, which is kind of crazy good, I think. I don't know for sure, really, because I have no benchmark to compare it to. By the way, I don't think I've actually talked about this on camera. Ooh, we're going to lose that one. Killed a lot more of them than they killed of us, though. And isn't that what life's really all about? It's not even true, actually. What was I talking about? Yes, so I have a project that I'm working on, and I don't know how well it's going to work. But I'm trying to build a mod which automatically exports to the game log a certain set of statistics about the player nation and some about the global situation, and then find a way to, which I should be able to do fairly easily once I have that exported, automatically import that into a data visualization tool. So I can see things like food production over time, population over time, share of property over time, all that kind of thing. And I think that'd be really cool. I think that would be a fun thing to have, to be able to visualize my my campaigns. Our force limit is not changed by being at war anymore, is it? Don't think so. Good. Alright, that's what you get, Calvinists. Look, I'm a big fan of the Sorry, Hussites. A big fan of the Hussites having fun here, but Calvinists? No. No, they're getting put down, unfortunately. The Hussites are our friends, but the other heretics are going to find themselves put in their place. Let's rally up the armies, because they've done that, and as you can see, it's causing problems for our subjects. Keep those cores coming. I was going to give these to Luxembourg, wasn't I? Never mind. Speaking of Luxembourg, get annexed, son. No longer need claims on Nassau, because we're already at the border we intended. Maybe we give up this province. I don't know. It's useful for the trade control, but, I mean, given that you don't move trade money around through the normal trade system in M&T, it's much less of a thing. We could also instruct all our subjects to attach to us, obviously, but I don't think we need to. I think if we actually just use our armies effectively, we should be able to smash up the enemy. Let's go to speed 3 just while I deal with this little pocket of men here. We could head up here. If we can catch them in a fight, we'll be able to annihilate them, because, I mean, the numbers are still just staggeringly in our favor. And we are at war with the HRE Emperor again, so we're not actually able to... Although they might want to peace out. Yes, they do. Okay, let's peace them out. Just let these guys focus a bit. Yeah, I'll have to go the slight long way around to get them, but I should catch the some of them. No, how about if I force march? Let's force march to Nassau, see if I can catch them there. We have some mill points to burn, not many. Yeah, we are indeed catching them there. In fact, I can catch them without forced march. And stack wipe. They've removed that from the latest one, right? The overrun stack wipes, where you can kill them if you have 10 times the men. I don't know why they've removed that. It made sense to me. Like, if an army came over the hill that was 10 times larger than yours, realistically speaking, you're just going to surrender. If one of you quotes the freaking Battle of Thermopylae, which I always mispronounce, but something like that, at me, I'm going to be annoyed, because that's a fake story. there were thousands fighting on the Greek side. It's just that there was not very many Spartans. Alright. Coming down here. Got 100% war score. Nice. Alright. Yep, gimme. Ah, I need to siege this province down, though. Let's just put everyone here. I'm not saying many people believe there were actually 300 Spartans holding off, like, tens of thousands or whatever, but I know some people do. And those people are wrong. Got 3 diplomats for a second, so let's go back to own countries. Good stuff. Although, to be honest, I shouldn't try and say anything with any kind of authority about a battle that happened that long ago, because at a certain point, and I hope no ancient histories fans take offense at this, but at a certain point, trying to say anything authoritative about a, I like my auto clicker for that, by the way, it's handy, about things that happened that long ago is kind of a mug's game, you know? So we're just going to get this war done, this siege done, then blitz through, take this province, and then declare on the coalition again. More or less just out of principle. In fact, I could do it right now. There's quite a lot of them again, though. It would keep this lot out of it. So let's do that, actually. This is probably the biggest one we're going to fight. This is the biggest coalition war that we're likely to fight here. If you could go in there. You guys just stay near this army so they don't get sniped. We can go and snipe some of these guys down here, get some war score going. What the hell? Humanity? What the hell? I kind of don't want to click on this because I think it might crash the game. What the heck is this? What? I gotta send a screenshot. What on earth is going on? This must be some, like, dev nation. Excuse me, what? This must be some kind of dev nation that tracks things. That is funny. Humanity is without an heir, apparently. Excuse me? Clearly France is the humanity's heir in this timeline. Yeah, so we need that province, and then it's just these 2 left, I think, after that. Cole, who we have a truce with, and Aachen, who we have a truce with, are the only 2 standing between me and my the borders I'm going for here. We're getting really close. Oh, and we have to do one more war with Milan, that's right. Demand the coalition? Yes. Yes, I'm not at war with them. Interesting. They must have just joined. Perfect. Well, I guess the final coalition war will be against Milan then, probably. Sweet. We should actually raise our military spending a bit at the end of this year, just to be safe. I think that'll probably be. Can you? It's so difficult to click on specific provinces. Can you? Hello, hello. Could you go here though? This is so annoying. Can I? You go. My lord. I can click on it. I can left click on it. Why can't I walk here? Land movement blocked by hostile fort. What hostile fort? You mean this one? Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, of course. This hostile fort is stopping me walking from here to here because of the freaking insane borders that this mod uses. You know what would be easy to understand which fort was blocking you? Hexagons, man. I'm just saying. But enough about Grey Eminence. Loot 'em. Yeah, I mean, we're a lot of people now. So we should play it relatively safe. Miltech coming up. Keep looting them. So this war... Yeah, they're not even actually willing to give us what we want. Because it's a full annexation, unfortunately. Who else can I siege, potentially? You. Yeah, let's come down and get some sieges going down here. As long as our men stay relatively kind of close together, we're in a good shape. It's really difficult to tell how many men we have relative to them. Just because so many, not so many, but a lot of our men are all colonial nation troops. Oh, yearly tick time. Ah, I think I paused before the yearly tick went through. Oh no, it's just that the tax event fires on a third, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we're actually going to spend more on admin power. Oh wait, that's not how you increase spending. I'm an idiot. I forgot. You delegate tax code here, don't you? All right, all states. Hang on, when it says all states, it doesn't mean all states, does it? It means all provinces. Anyway, yeah, raise the admin a bit. Not too much, just a bit. And raise the mill by quite a bit. Give it another 5. Delegate. We should also, I mean, to min-max, I should cut Diplo to 0 because it doesn't do anything at the moment. We're just spending it on property maintenance that doesn't need any maintenance. I still love that humanity is listed as a nation. Anyway, I got everything going for me I could except this, and this has absolutely no bearing on me, so shouldn't be a problem. God, this darn siege, man. It's just... I really shouldn't, because I'll need Miltech 30. But I really wanna blow down the walls. Let's catch some of them here. If you're gonna wander single stacks past me. This is what we call not enough heads AI. Alright, come in here. Oh right, I've got all the cannons here, that's why this siege is going so slow, so actually don't put those guys back. Once we win one of these sieges, we'll go take out those Dutch separatists. Should be okay. Bohemia just embracing global trade, huh? Can see why that took them a while. They're a tiny bit landlocked. Alright. Anyone else interesting? Still just humanity. Keep going to Atlantic Mexico. How are we doing on the coastline, by the way? Okay, we have now more or less. The entire coastline has been taken. Oh, hey, look! That's cool. Aragon's getting themselves into the colonial game. That's cute, Aragon. Well done. Doing some expeditions of their own. But yeah, Atlantic Mexico is all done. So I'll start going for Pacific Mexico next. Oh, hey, we're at war with Portugal. I did not realize that. Are you in the coalition? Oh, they are. Wow, we've been really peeving people off, huh? Hell yeah, Castile, though. Castile loves us. Well, they should be able to take on Portugal. That will divert them from being able to help us up here, of course. But what are you going to do? Any more of these I can do? Another city with 100 development. I guess we're constantly working towards that. Do I want to take manpower recovery speed 20% reinforce rate and training or tech? The answer is tech. And yes, better infantry. I will upgrade it because I don't see any hostile armies in the immediate vicinity. Good stuff. Herald from Bohemia. A new von Luxembourg. Please don't be offended about the fact that I'm annexing Luxembourg, by the way. Jesus Christ! Manpower. Control. How much is that going to cost me? A lot, presumably. I should probably lower that spending. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm spending another 300 ducats a year on manpower now. Although, to be honest, we can afford it. We can easily afford it. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to spend for this crazy manpower number just to scare the coalition off. This is me going like, oh, you know, I've been fighting along with a tiny fraction of my men being levied each year. And now I'm like, hey, Europe, look at what I can do when I want to. And hopefully that'll send them running scared. More conversions of those foul heretics. Any more for any more? Yep, good. Let's head off to another couple of colonies as well. Yep, some more massive farmland Australian options looks like. Well, just one actually. This place probably has decent farmland as well though. Can I not see? I guess because it doesn't exist yet. Well, can you see in terrain? You can see total land. Like 280 total land. Here, total land 2,800. Okay, so this is much smaller than that. What about this one? 260. Any other... Yeah, little islands. Let's grab some little islands. Can't reach up there. Are there any that haven't been claimed around here yet? Doesn't look like it. I recalled 2, didn't I? Oh, but I already sent 2 because it was one to Australia. I remember. Small fight that we're actually losing here, but that's not a big deal. You guys go take out those darn rebels, if you would be so good. Alright, so that first one, we can now select what I want to take, but that's where we should probably focus our siege attentions, because, well, Poland's really taking the brunt of the actual troops, huh? Should probably send an army over there to smack them around a bit. Not Poland, obviously, the enemy troops. In fact, yeah, I mean, we're not making any headway really on these sieges. Well, we've made some. It's because I took all the cannons, of course. Let's redistribute the cannons. 3 is what I need, right? For level 1 forts, or is it 4? 3 and 4 both help. Loot them. Anyone willing to push off out of these wars? No, they're all coalitions. And here we do have Brunswick, but other than that, they're all coalitions, and Brunswick's not willing to go yet. Fine. Oh, and that was actually this siege. Nice. Let's come on down. Start sieging somewhere here. Actually, let's have these guys rally up here, though not with that general. He should be going down here to help with sieges. You should have a general though. Oops, never mind. Just too late. The game's running. Honestly, I mean, the yearly ticks are obviously quite long, but considering I can pause recordings for them and just, you know, whatever, tab out, read Reddit or something, it doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm pretty happy with the performance. You know, the fact that there's no major input lag is a killer. Input lag is what makes it feel unpleasant to play. It just going slower is not a disaster. And you know, we're at speed 3 and we were playing faster at speed 4 earlier. So let's send the men on over. Anything else I want to do? Still just educational requirements that we've got on offer there. We're not hugely stable either, so I don't think I need to push for a reform right now. Let's get Württemberg siege down. Level 3, 4, I'm pretty sure he's going to need 6 cannons for level 2. Oh, no, that is 4. Okay. Right, of course, because level 3 is kind of a level 2 fort, because it's the second type you tend to experience. That's why I'm getting confused. Where are my men? Here they are. Yeah, I'm going to go over, try and smack up a few of the armies they have roaming around here. I don't want them getting war score from sieges, obviously. Yeah, just really nothing to do with my papal influence. I guess if I could make my stability fall, it would kind of be a good thing, because it would let us do that. Bohemia is actually willing to join our other war. Sure. We have plenty of favors with them, right? Yeah, 720, so... I like the triumvirate of friends in the east. Just standing ready to absorb sieges, provide tens of thousands of manpower for my wars. It's been very beneficial to the campaign so far. We did so well with personal unions. I know a lot of it is luck, but a lot of it was also, you know, we tried. We really pushed it on marriage limits, on wars. You know, we made this happen. Let's not put it all down to luck. We put in the work. We, you know, fortune favors those who give themselves opportunities to be fortunate. Sometimes. Sometimes it just fortune favors people. Excuse me? How could you possibly walk from there to there and then to here faster than I can walk from here to here? It's ridiculous. Come back here. I'll just go after your friend then, I guess. More conversions to be done. Alright, got them here and here. And yeah, their armies, I mean, Bohemia has mopped them up already, it looks like. They've gone down to Hungary. And, we should look at that. Luxembourg, yoinked. Nice. Moving towards that beautiful, beautiful natural border. By the way, I assume this is obvious, but I'm not actually claiming this is the natural border of France. Like, Belgium, you're okay. But you have to admit, it does look nice. So, Barra, can't I annex you now? No. Why can't I annex you? You are a feudatory. I can annex you when I have federalism or and regional militias. Don't I have those now? I thought we switched to those. Yeah, federalism. I have higher than federalism. And regional militias. Yes. Yet I can't annex them. Curious. Time to ask the devs. We'll see what they say. Because obviously I want to integrate them so I can, you know, clean up these borders. Armagnac too. Because these are all feudatories down here, right? Yeah, feudatory. 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 And you, feudatory. Yes, because I want to annex all these guys so we can get beautiful, you know, France font across here. It's been a long time coming. Lost at sea. Got to remember to not send them to there next time. Right, so big spending, big manpower, big income. How is the income with this new increased admin spending, by the way? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Actual meaningful income coming from something that's not just my property. Let's go. Yeah, ongoing's done. Good battle. Good. All right. Army, head south. The Hungarians need relief. Lutheran uprising. Oh no. Lutheran arrest. Oh no. Fall of Magdeburg. Loot 'em. Oh hey, Bohemia's helping out as well. Saving the good old Hungarians. Marvelous. Yeah, could get Baroque period, but I mean, literally does nothing. Don't know why they'd put 2 bonuses on Tech 30 and 0 on Tech 31. Seems kind of like unfun design to me, but not a big deal, obviously. Excuse me, are you sieging down my land? You don't siege down my land. I siege down your land. Let me teach you the error of your ways. Send one of these armies north. You willing to give me this land yet? No, but close. Nice. Is this definitely the border we want to go with? We don't want to get... The thing about getting this one, I think I'm really tempted to get this one, just as like a little bit over the Rhine, so that we have a kind of trading point. But I don't know. After all these coalitions, I'm not convinced. Oh, that's my doorbell. I'll be back. All right. Okay. Hello again. We're gonna go to Pacific Mexico. Is the idea? Can I do that? Pacific, Central America, Pacific Mexico. Cool. Good. You guys heading north. Okay, where's my other army? Here it is. Okay. Ooh, some Brandenburgians looking for a stack wipe. Amazing. What happened to one of my missionaries? Why do we only have 3 now? Where was I getting my other missionaries from anyway? Active missionary converting minorities. When did I start doing that? I didn't click a button to do that, did I? Yeah, there's some system I'm not familiar with yet, I guess. If we can't integrate these guys, by the way, I'm content with just, you know, cheating and just annexing them and then spending the number of Diplo points it would have cost me to annex them just to get the nice font at the end. That obviously is cheating, but it's, you know, cheating to fix a bug, so. And it would only save us a couple of years. All right, I think these guys, obviously I'd like to try and figure out what's going on so we can annex them legitimately, but -5, getting real close now. A few more little stack wipes or the right siege. We could get their capital. That'll probably do it. And yes, we've scared them out of our northern lands. Ah, here. That's a battle that would probably sway their minds. Up to 50 freaking merchants. Crazy stuff. And yeah, income's still looking pretty freaking good. Let's add some more money to the investment pool again. I'm actually going to increase it to 50% of the treasury every 3 years. That seems good to me. I'm going to plow money into the economy of our country, just really burn through it. Seems good. Anti-corruption campaign has expired. Do another one. And in fact, you know what? Overturn the status quo. -10 bureaucratic corruption. Boom. Give me something to spend my papal influence on. Immediately undoing the stability effects. Heck yeah. So I was like, hey guys, we're cutting your wages, we're cracking down on bribes, and then they panicked for about 10 seconds. And then I had the Pope personally come in and go, oi, chill. And then everything was fine again. Alright, that's how I picture it anyway. Alright, give me the land. Yes, they are willing to do it. Coalition. A few people are a little peeved. But that's okay. We can deal with a few people getting a little peeved. Now this one, I'm going to want this province, and that's it. That's already 13. Yeah, we're going to have some, you know, we're going to have some big coalition wars. But that's just the nature of the game at the moment. We're a coalition war fighting machine, and we're doing it while our income is spiking, which is always satisfying. You know what's not satisfying? This freaking nonsense of a border. But oh well. We won't quite own all the land this side of the Rhine, I guess. Excuse me. So all we need now is this siege, basically, which it's really hard to click on. I think they're going to the right place now. And then we can piece out of this war. Mulhouse. Guaranteed. Isn't there one other war? Yeah. Aachen. Aachen. Give me... Why can't I right click there to set special interest? It has to be here? Why wouldn't you put that on the Diplo screen? Anyway, we'll keep track of them. So our truce with them is in 96. I'm hoping I'll be able to figure out why we can't annex these guys by then. So that I can start annexing these internal chaps. But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, I don't want to fight more than necessary here. I'd rather let my subjects do it, just to save me the cash. Do we piece out Castile, Portugal yet? No, but Castile has them on the run. And yeah, that investment, it's hard to see the kind of overall impact of the investment. What's the best metric for like total economic activity in my country? The one I've been using as a kind of vague barometer so far is just the trade summary. Like our international trade has actually declined a lot. Might just be on a downswing on the whole cycle system thing, but I don't know. I don't really know how to keep track of that very effectively. Obviously, tax are not a good metric because they fluctuate so wildly when you claim new lands and change the rates and all that stuff. 66, is that? Yeah, it's below. Oh wow, our new force limit is looking pretty strong. Let's crank out another large army since we have room for it, and we have the cash for it, obviously. Dum dum dum. And also, might as well add some more ships to our trade fleet. They'll take a while to train, but that's not the end of the world. And then I guess I will send these guys out to keep fighting. I mean, we have tons of manpower, so it's not really a concern. I think I will send them out in sets of 2, so I can have them siege more effectively, but also keep them pretty safe. Not interested in getting stack wiped. Okay, we're at 100%, which means it's time to claim that, and that's the only land I want, and that is the land border with the notable absence of this bit. And that's it's a lot of aggressive expansion. Don't get me wrong, we're sitting on a tightrope right now. And I will actually use the extra points to give back this land, just to get a longer truce with all the people in the coalition. And then I will regather my men. First I will unpause, so it will actually let me issue orders. Hello, game. There we go. And I will regather my men along the borders, because we're going to go to war again. Who's in the coalition? Milan. It's just Milan now. I have no CB on Milan? Really? What? And they have the guarantee of the Turks. So that's obviously problematic. We're going to have to try and nuke our way through them before the Turks show up, ideally. Results of the war. We have looted 14,000 ducats of wealth. And the rest was attributed to our soldiers. You lost a certain amount of wealth during the war, but I have no idea how it calculates that, so I don't trust it. Any calculation I don't know where it comes from, I just don't trust. So the maximum possible coalition now is the HRE plus Denmark plus all of Italy that we don't own, plus Portugal plus England. So that's, I mean, it's it's not small. You know what we should do? We should declare war on England. Yes, that is the way out of this. Let's declare another war, because we have to wait for the claim on Milan anyway. So let's get ourselves to war with England so they can't join the coalition against us. Because having to fight a war on one front, just in Germany, is easy. You know, ideally, you might want to split up the war across multiple fronts just for ease, but not for ease of winning the war, but for ease of managing the war. Much easier if we just keep it on one front. Right. New year, new tax income. Losing opportunity to get the extra innovativeness on Baroque, but that is none of my concern. You guys deploying to be ready to go against Milan. The rest of you just gather here. And we'll go punch up England. Anyone else I have a CB on, but no truce? No, basically. Look at all the freaking truces we have. That's crazy. I do have a CB on Denmark, which we should probably declare the second our truce ends, because they're one of the larger ones that could cause issues for us if they were to join the coalition. Since they have, like, I think 60,000 men at their fully raised peak, or somewhere like that. You know the other event that I'm going to disable? I should add this to my doc right now. Hide all plague pop-ups, because they are pointless and they never matter. Who died? Was that my yeah, it was my whatchamacallit. Consort. Consort is the word I'm looking for. My lass. My queen. My consort. You guys can move around a bit. Conquest of Paradise. Ooh, I guess that's from my maps that I got from my expedition over there. Hello, England. I'm going to give some land to Scotland from you now. Please do not resist. Does put us toward the Papal State, which is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. Alright, in we go. Immediately. I love that they start at medium war enthusiasm. They're like, oh crap. Here we go again. They know what's going to happen. They know the situation. They're dab hands at this by now. I should make sure I'm on severe looting next time we go to war in the continent. Let's go back to speed 4. Now we're no longer dealing with a large coalition. That's speed 5. You're gonna get a slightly longer episode today, by the way, because I want to press towards completion on this series. I want to establish these lovely natural borders, and then call it a day. I'm hoping for Savoyard annexation pretty soon. We still have tons of money. What can I throw money at? Nobles, you want money? Yeah, have some grand settlement. Have 4.6 thousand ducats for almost no reason. Although actually, in exchange, how about you? We go to noble administration. Nobilities are displeased. There's hierarchy. Everyone else is indifferent. Yeah, do it. A great success. You get more revenue tax from the nobility. And in fact, you know what? While we're at it, I'm going to get proper tax on the clergy. 60! I'm backing down. I'm backing down. Hang on, how could I do that after just doing a reform here? Was that because I hadn't unpaused? Was that a bug because I hadn't unpaused? Shouldn't I have had to enact them using like the further reforms mechanic? Maybe I'm crazy. But isn't that the case? I don't know. There's Scotland getting straight in there, no hesitation. Scotland now having almost as large an army as England. That's funny. We're probably going to end the campaign with a tiny little England left on the east coast here. Hey, we're leaving them some of the nicest parts of the country. Like here and here. This is a great spot. Down here, still quite nice, but a bit flat. A bit flat for my taste. Could also mobilize against the Pope, but don't really want to. Don't really want to weaken the Pope. I need the Pope to be strong because the Turks are a problem. As kind of should have been expected, I guess. Once they blobbed up and took full control of the Bosphorus, they're always going to be able to, you know, get pretty powerful. 5,000 men down there, huh? You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to raise an army 3, 4, 5, specifically to deal with them. That was 7, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can be our new colonial police force, basically. Good. Any other interesting disputed successions? Still just humanity, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, only getting 1.6 there, but Austria have their independence guaranteed by Bohemia. That's okay. I have no interest in Austrian lands. We did at one point, but we adjusted our plans. Look at this. Oh, I am actually... Crap. I did actually mean to take these two. Crap! We are meaning to take Austrian lands. Damn it! Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to do one more war here to neaten that out. Fudge. That is frustrating. Because I've been at war with both of those people already. I guess by not taking them, at least we kept our aggressive expansion low, right? Right? Oh, dear. Ooh. Ooh. Getting close to a colony finish down here. Handing that over. I love these little inland Portuguese colonies. Just desperately trying to still grow. I'm relevant, guys. Sure you are, Portugal. Sure you are. Nice, another siege leader. So, what land here are we going to give to Scotland? I think Scotland gets all this land, actually. I think I'm kind of... I like this. This border is kind of a nice one. So I think I'm going to give as much land as I can up here to Scotland. Before it starts, like, really adding to the aggressive expansion. Because I think the thing is, everyone who's close to here is already mad as heck. So whatever I do to England, Germany's going to be like, yeah, we've seen it all before. So we can't get any more mad at you. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to make too much difference. It's going to cost me some... I keep getting lost at sea. It's going to cost me some aggressive expansion, of course. I mean, some dip, of course. But I could just do this. What are they going to do? Oh, no, it adds Desmond. It does add a couple of Italians. But, I mean, I think this is what we're going to do. I think I'm just going to yoink all this and give it to Scotland. It's going to cost us 300 dip, but we're not really spending our dip on anything. So, okay, another year, another bunch of new men for the army. Look at that, 220,000 manpower, insane. Do we have expand state reach active right now? Where is it? I think we don't actually. Hey, bureaucracy, expand. More state reach. There goes our stability. Time for some grain. There's the stability back. Good. Don't need to push it any harder than +1, I don't think, for now. Get some from the Pope if we really need it. Getting there on that claim. Savoyard integration going well. How's culture, by the way? We have obviously all of the stuff in our culture group owned, but it is spreading pretty quickly. Where do you see it again? Population, right? Yeah, culture conversion progress 89%, 45%. The accepted stuff is obviously a bit slower, but it is spreading. Picardy, I think it spread to Picardy as well. Yeah, it's getting there. Are we gonna get some Mediterranean? Yeah, 13%. It's it's happening. It's happening. Yeah, that siege is lost, obviously. You guys rally up here. We'll go take them out. Shouldn't really need cannons in that army because there aren't really any forts in our colonial holdings. You know something that EU4 does not simulate very well? And I don't really know how you'd simulate this. I guess war dynamism. But the fact that if England took control, if France took control of like this English colony, by just like busting down the forts, they could take control of it without it developing into a full-scale war. And there isn't currently a very good way to simulate that in M&T or in EU4 vanilla. It would be fun if they could find a way to do that. The idea of kind of limited engagements. I guess, yeah, war dynamism is the closest you get. You know, you don't actually have to take it from them in the peace deal in order to take it from them. Which is, goes some way to simulating that, but I'd like it if there was a more complete system around that. I don't know how you'd implement that. I guess it would have to be like be a whole bunch of unwieldy event chains. Some of the stuff Vicky seems to be doing with kind of limited war might be able to simulate it, so that could be a way for us to see it happen. Yeah, I'm going to keep supporting commerce because it makes you like me. Anything else I could give the nobility? Could marry a consort. Oh, they gain quite a lot of power though. Geez, a 566 of Dutch heritage. Holy crap. That's pretty good. Not going to do it though. Don't want to increase noble power. You guys move down here. Alright, hey England. 31% war score with the whole of the home islands occupied, huh? Well, home island. Give me that manpower training cost, please. We're well ahead of time on flintlock muskets. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to dial back my demands quite significantly then. We'll go with this. Although I could just wait, because it's a conquest of a specific province, right? Which we've actually got occupied. Wait, right? Oh, no, I did it for the freaking Pale. Let's ship some men over there then. I hadn't realised I'd made the war goal in Ireland. Special commissions expired. Let's give those back. Keep the nobles sweet. Anything else? No. Good stuff. Yeah, we never really moved against the clergy. I mean, until very recently, when I started ramping up the taxes and our tax laws up here started getting better. We died! Okay, but we didn't lose anyone. Okay, and we've lost excommunicated ruler, and we're a 523, which is still pretty good. Okay, we didn't lose anyone. That was pretty close. Castile is at +50. That's only, it's only like 6 or so years in it. Whether we lost them or not. Yeah, we're going to continue with the current leadership, which is going to hurt our relationship with them, but our relationship with the factions is honestly fine. It's a tiny bit negative on some of them, but it's honestly not in a bad spot. I will go after the war goal so we can get a little bit more land. Yeah, because we're close to being able to take all of the land on Britain, which would be nice. In Britain, on Britain. Oh, blimey. Papal States beating me up around here. That's unacceptable. Wait for them to lock and then we will show them the error of their ways. Also, some separatists put down. Pope, you can go, by the way. Like, I have no interest in fighting you. If you do fight me, I mean, I'm going to make you pay. Good Catholic that I am. It's not going to stop me burning down the holy cities. Alright, give me some more conversions. Good stuff. Lots of free diplomats. Go ahead and send another one to own subject countries. And also, let's top off with Bohemia, who's not very pleased with me at the moment. I did put them in a lot of fights in quite a short period of time, so you can kind of see why they'd be annoyed at me. It's not actually why, but it's kind of a good RP reason for them to be pissed. Only maps again. What is going on over in Pacific Mexico? Is it that these guys are just too high tech? I don't think so. There's plenty more coastline for us to obtain. Curious. And yeah, without our help, our colonies are not pushed in to North America at all. Though presumably they've been developing a bit on the coastline. I haven't really checked in on the colonies in a while. Right. Taxation's still going well. Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked in on it at all. Are you doing anything over here? No, basically. There's no development going on over here. What am I spending on subsidizing my colonies? It's like 10% of my income or something. Just absolutely nothing going on, basically. No, or at least not enough to actually build any infrastructure. Is that different anywhere? Like, I mean, South Africa we've personally invested in quite a bit, so it's kind of not representative. But, I mean, there's some profitable industries down here. Are you making money? It's kind of hard for me to see, but... I mean, they've got some relatively okay size industry here. 85 size industry going on, but... Yeah, I think colonies are still a little whack. I think there's been lots of updates, of course, since I started recording this campaign, so it might well be that it's already better. But we've still made tons of money off them, obviously, just because of all of the import of exotics and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like a lot of it has actually made it through. Alright, going north, might as well throw a general in here so we can win this before they siege me down. Wow, cruising through these provinces now. And there's Dublin, loot them. Good. Okay, so we've got 2 years till we can go to war with you. Yeah, and then an annoyingly long time until I can go to war down here. Oh, no, actually, also 2 years. And then Mulhausen. Yeah, that's a longer one. Okay. Still, not too long. We'll see if we can knock out Milan before then, hopefully. Oh yeah, more cores. Get those going. Got the admin points for it. Rather not have all this extra stability increase interval. Keep going to Pacific Mexico. I'm you know, if it doesn't work first time, try it repeatedly and change nothing about your strategy, as everyone knows. Again, no interesting successions. And yeah, just cruising through these because they're high autonomy and high war exhaustion and stuff. So yeah, it's only taking 10 days for one of these. Less for this one, it looks like. What's this on, like 3-4 days? It's pretty good. 7 days, okay. But yeah, English defensiveness is pretty bad. And our tech is, honestly, relatively impressive. Let's marry Bohemia. Just keep them sweet. Hey, England, give me all your lands. Hey, they'll do it. Okay. And also, give me the Pale. Just because why not? That leaves England with none of the land they started with. Okay, yeah, big coalition. You think I'm scared? You think I'm scared of you, England, and your coalition? Because I'm not. Hey, Scotland, good news. The shoe is finally on the other foot for you, my friends. You can have all this land. You did well, Scotland. Wait, C doesn't accept this? Why the hell would you make that one and not only that one return rather than C? That's weird. Now, where's the border? It's Warwick. That's okay, actually. Well, no, I like the janky border. I like this. Excuse me. I like the further south janky border. Have all this. There you go, Scotland. Enjoy. It's a beautiful border. French southern England and then just Scotland in the north. I love it. I love it. And Scotland, of course, you get the Pale as well. All right, you chaps, come on down. Let's be having you for this war with Milan. Which I still can't declare because I haven't got the freaking claim yet because they keep catching me. What a fun... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be negative, but what a fun and engaging claim mechanic this game truly has. You just send a diplomat and then wait and hope and just roll the dice each month to see whether or not you get to have any fun. Oh well. Oh well. Wow, hour-long episode. Been a while since I did one of those, huh? You know what else I could do with all this admin points? I could just core other places. Let's core all this. Boom. And this, and this, and this. And state this. And then core it. Boom. And the same here. No provinces can be cored. Oh, we're out of admin points, okay. But yeah, state all this stuff and core it up. Did I never state this even though I have full cores on it? That's embarrassing. Anything else that's not stated that should be? Yeah, like all this. No reason not to. Cannot. There's a core growing there, yeah. Growing. Core growing. Core being made. There we go. That will help. Our autonomy is going to go down at the end of the month, I'm pretty sure. In quite a few places. So that'll be good. Oh no. England now have their independence guaranteed by Desmond. Excellent. Oh wow, my legitimacy is really low since the inheritance, I guess. So this should tank. Yeah, it's 0. This should tank. We're going to be in a much better spot. I'll have to reopen the map. Oh, no, there we go. Boom. Look at that autonomy map. That is a sight to behold. That's pretty nice. And it'll be lower in England, of course, once I... yeah, it's trying to go down by another 27% in London. Once we have that handled on the actual coring. And yet we're still well ahead of time, so I have the admin points to burn. Obviously, there were reforms I could have made, but most of them required diplo points as well. Okay, I think... Well, I think I have sent these guys the wrong way. Because we're actually going to have this war in the north first. So let's have these guys come back. But I think that's where I'm going to call it a part for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a heck of an episode. We are making staggering progress towards our natural border goals, and England has been absolutely wiped out by our glorious Scottish subject. They did all the work, of course. We just helped out a little bit. We annexed 2 of our vassals. It's been a good time. We have 2 countries and 1 province remaining within our territorial goals. I look forward to snapping them up in the next episode. Till then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.